Hi! Hey everyone, hope the weather is super fine wherever you are and you're ready to discuss some music with us. We've already told you about Mark Ronson, one of our favorite producers ever. Today we continue this series. At first look it might seem even less indie than the Ronson one, but you know, it's all under the surface. Today we'll talk about Thomas Wesley Pentz, but you know him as Diplo. Right, remember when we once got a comment about how we love only exclusively generic EDM? Well, we take this shit kinda seriously, so this time around we decided to talk about an actual generic EDM. But is it really that generic? So, Thomas Wesley Pentz, aka Diplodocus, aka Wes Gully, aka Diplo, one of Major Lazer and half of Jack U. Why is he everywhere producing your favorite artist without you even noticing it? Who is he? Firstly, when we got a request to do a video about him, it was suggested by a good friend to do it in a form of narrated slideshow of his half-naked photos. There are a lot of them on the internet, which we'd like to do, but this time we'll stick to the regular. Sorry. So his stage name is short for Diplodocus, a long-necked herbivore from the Jurassic period. Insert the Wikipedia page here. It was Diplo's favorite dinosaur as a kid. He's got a silhouette of it tattooed inside his right forearm, and he has it all over his merch. The dedication is real, y'all. But what it all started with, you don't just walk off a schoolyard and start producing tracks for Madonna. A project called Holertron is considered to be the first music project Diplo produced and was a part of. Actually, he kind of learned how to DJ and how to produce during this project. With his old friend DJ Low Budget, they did a mixtape called Never Scared that made it to New York Times Best Albums of 2003. Number 9 out of 10 to be exact. Around that time, Diplo released his first solo album, Florida. He also had a DVD along with that album pressed a little bit later. You may or may not know this, Diplo actually attended a film school. Not sure if he graduated, but he definitely had, or still has, a huge passion for shooting videos. Just like me! Oh, okay. He even has his own music documentary, The Valon Blast, about Brazilian music scene. So the next big thing for Diplo as an artist was his long-time collab with M.I.A. They met at the well-known Fabric Club in London, and they two eventually collaborated on a mixtape, Piracy Funds Terrorism Volume 1. And he was the tour DJ on her 2005 Error tour. Through work with M.I.A, Diplo met DJ Switch. Altogether they created a Grammy-nominated, famous, super cool track, Paper Planes. By the way, if we are debating how indie is Diplo, they actually broke up with M.I.A after big and continuous argument over M.I.A staying an underground artist or accepting a major label deal. Diplo insisted on the first, a very hard question for all the musicians, we believe. Kind of funny to think about all of that, considering now Diplo is producing music for super huge pop stars. With same DJ Switch, Diplo created the first form of Major Lazer. Before even recording a note of music, Diplo and Switch set out to Jamaica to record a project that would highlight the little-known subgenres, this time of Jamaica's dancehall scene. The resulting record of it is Guns Don't Kill People, Lasers Do. When discussing the Major Lazer project, Diplo described the dancehall sound as being the end of the world, all the little influences, house, soca, all these R&B, jazz, it all ends up in Jamaica. The track Pon the Floor from Guns Don't Kill People, Lasers Do was sampled for Beyonce's hit single Run the World Girls. Not sure, but we believe that it was the very first time Diplo had an encounter with kind of producing / supplying music for someone that big. In 2005, Madison label was founded. In 2010, it was moved from Philadelphia to Los Angeles. Madison imprint would serve as a blank palette for Diplo to showcase the myriad of different sounds he had come across while touring around the world. Diplo quickly developed a reputation for his extensive touring. This kind of jet setting pushed his label far beyond the favela funk genre with which it initially begun. Since 2008, the label has created a multiple-city Mad Decent block party tour throughout all the US. The event is in line with overall concept of the label showcasing global pop and dance music. The featured artists at the events have expanded from featuring Mad Decent's roster to high-profile artists such as Matt and Kim or Outkast. The label gained more attention in 2012 and in 2013 with the worldwide success phenomenon of Bauer's single Harlem Shake, which went super viral via YouTube. Since its foundation back in 2005, the label has released music from SANTIGOLD, Bauer, Lil Jon, Gucci Mane, Peter, Bjarne and John, Rusko, and many other different cool artists. As Mad Decent continued to grow and to release tracks by big-name artists, Diplo's solo career continues to grow at the same rate. He produced for artists such as Beyonce, Justin Bieber, Madonna, Lil Wayne, Britney Spears, Whale, Chris Brown, Ariana Grande, 2 Chainz, Travis Porter, Usher, AZEALIA Banks, IGGY AZALEA, and Aluna George. In most interviews, Diplo says that he doesn't even realize how all these collabs came together, but there are now a lot of them, and it's kind of funny. For example, he met 2 Chainz over some drunk tweets, and now they have a little series on YouTube where 2 of them try some expensive stuff, like sunglasses, for example. It's quite a funny series because I think most of the times they're just super high. So yeah, I recommend you to watch that. It's all about the collaboration. Nowadays, pop artists rarely invite just one producer to make them a track. Teamwork is the key to success. Diplo co-worked with lots of talented people. Our favorite quite recent work is on Bitch I'm Madonna, along with London-based aspiring experimental producer Sam Long, aka Sophie. We can only imagine Diplo's distinctive beats around some other experimental electronic tunes. Like, we've heard that he worked with not so generic EDM bands like the XX or Vampire Weekend. Imagine what it could sound like at the end of it. What I'm trying to say is that he needs to collaborate and experiment more. I think it sounds sick. Last thing left to discuss is one of his recent music projects, Jack U. It doesn't really matter what kind of music you like, of course, you've heard of this one. Jack U is a duo made up of Skrillex and Diplo. Jack U's debut performance took place at the Mad Decent block party in San Diego on September 15, 2013. Diplo announced the project by releasing the Mad Decent block party lineup with Jack U playing at multiple stops at the tour. After some guessing by many of who Jack U actually is, they finally came out to reveal that Jack U means Skrillex and Diplo together, which was a very detailed explanation, of course. On February 27, 2015, they released Skrillex and Diplo Present Jack U album, a co-release between their respective labels. They had pretty big hits come out of it. One of them is obviously Where Are You Now featuring Justin Bieber. Funny quote from one of Diplo's interviews about this single. If nothing else, I thought working with Bieber would be the most noticeable thing we could do. It would be a great record and it would make everyone really fucked up. It would make them really disappointed in themselves and really confused, like, how do I like this record? If I make a record that makes people think that Justin Bieber is cool and makes them dance to it, then maybe people will rethink the way they think about music, you know? It's not so dry and clear what's cool and what isn't. Good music is going to be good music. He's somebody you don't want to like, but you like it. This is a story of how Diplo made a lot of people rethink Justin Bieber, and I think he did a pretty good job. As for more side work, Diplo has a late night show on BBC Radio 1 Extra on Sundays called Diplo and Friends, where he creates mixes from some of the biggest names in dance music. Beginning in October 2015, Diplo, Jillionaire, Walshy Fire and Eric Hamilton debuted LAZER Sound on Apple Music's Beats One. The newest radio show created by Diplo and the major LAZER crew consists of interviews, moments on tour, and brand new music. The show is on air every other Saturday of the month. Now he's again on tour. He's always on tour. He kind of lives with that. He jokes around social media, he hangs around with cool artists, and enjoy his life. He's a hella cool dude. In the comments down below, let us know what do you think about Diplo and his work. We respect him and respect what he does creatively, musically. Plus he seems fun and super down to earth. It's always important, it's always appreciated to be like that in the music business. Don't forget to like and to share this video. You can also watch the video we did about Mark Ronson by clicking right here. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more stuff like that, and not only like that. And remember, peace is the mission. Peace off.